Honorable Syed Muhammad Shabbir Saidi, Mr. Talib Syed Kareem, President MAP, Executive Committee members, MAP's past presidents, MAP members, CEOs, and the management of the participating companies, and our distinguished guest. Assalamu alaikum, good afternoon, and a warm welcome to MAP's 36th Corporate Excellence Award Ceremony. This is Rushna Nihal, the Master of Ceremonies for today's program. Our partners for today's event are Diamond Partner, Jubilee Insurance, Gold Partners, Sikpa Inc. Pakistan Limited, and Institute of Business Management. Silver Partner, Schneider Electric. Bronze Partners, Greaves Air Conditioning Private Limited, and NBP Funds. Facility Partners, Atlas Battery and Mari Petroleum Company Limited. We shall begin our proceedings with a recitation from the Holy Quran.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Ar-Rahman 'allama al-Qur'an, khalaqa al-insan, 'allamahu al-bayan. الشمس والقمر بحسبان والنجم والشجر يسجدان والسماء رفعها ووضع الميزان ألا تطغوا في الميزان وأقيموا الوزن بالقسط ولا تخسروا الميزان والأرض وضعها للأنام فيها فاكهة والنخل ذات الأكمام والحب ذو العصف والريحان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان.
Jazakallah. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand up for our national anthem. I will now request Mr. Talib Syed Kareem, President MAP, to give his welcome address. Talib sir, please.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Mr. Shabbir Zaidi, our chief guest, distinguished guests, members of the Executive Committee and MAP members, Assalamu alaikum, and a very good afternoon and welcome to MAP's 36th Corporate Excellence Award Ceremony. I think we are meeting almost after 18 months physical meeting because we have been virtual for the last 18 months. So it's a good omen, and I hope that we'll have more such occasions where we can meet and interact and make up for those 18 months because meeting in person is totally different than virtual meetings. Today's August gathering of distinguished business leaders and MAP members is a source of encouragement for MAP and living up to our vision of leading the change process towards best management practices. MAP's journey is of over 50 years, 55 years now, promoting the cause of good management practices in Pakistan. Many landmarks have been achieved throughout this half a century, including ever-growing membership numbers, holding programs and workshops for promotion of good management practices, holding flagship conventions on a variety of futuristic topics, focusing on vital national problems of managerial efficiency in the context of our economic growth. And inshallah, our next management convention is being planned for February of 2022. In a time span of over 55 years, 21 annual conventions have been held on a variety of topics. The association has organized 1,714 seminars, workshops, and training courses. Over 61,000 participants have so far benefited from such programs. And today we are holding our 36th Corporate Excellence Awards event. Internationally also, MAP has been expanding its role through our membership of Asian Association of Management Organizations, known as AMO. Collaboration with AMO has expanded opportunities for MAP members through participation in their Young Managers Program, where MAP has been sending 2 young managers for field trips to Macau and Hong Kong every year. Our members' teams have been participating in annual Asian Management Games for the young managers and have been runner-ups amongst the finalist teams. Besides MAP's individual members, nominees from our institutional members like Millat Tractors, Allied Rental Mudarba, Sunehri Bank, Indus Motors, EBM, EFU Life Assurance, Mizan Bank, and International Steels have also so far participated in Asian Management Games. I would urge our member companies to avail these opportunities for training of the younger talent, as MAP is regularly advertising such opportunities through emails and our social media pages. It is imperative that to keep up with changing times, companies in Pakistan should focus aggressively on training and developing the younger managerial talent. Our member companies can benefit from such international opportunities, as well as our local training programs, which also now include in-house trainings for the companies. As we know, businesses play a huge role in culture and society in general. They not only take up the most amount of time in most people's lives, but they also help create innovations and make important technological advances. Simultaneously, business play a vital role in the economic development and wealth of a country. Success in business translates to the economic well-being of a company through job creation and offering improved quality of life for the country's citizens. The success of a business as a whole directly affects the economy. At its core, businesses are designed to serve a particular need that people have and to provide trusted goods and services related to that need. When consumer confidence or trust dips in business, it isn't just sales that are negatively affected. This mistrust has a ripple effect and can result in a decline in a country's general economy, weakening the strength of its currency and buying power. Excellence in business and management practices can only be sustained if the companies in Pakistan plan for an active role and participate in the global quest for rapid advancement into realms of technology, artificial intelligence, robotics, and Internet of Things being just a few of these. Human imagination works harder than human enterprise, but at any given moment, scientists and engineers are designing future technology and the world around us in big and small ways. We don't realize it because we have lived through it, but the rate of progress over the last half century has been abnormal, staggering in fields as broad as computing, medicine, communications, and material sciences. Imagine the impact all this would have on the way we do and manage business in our companies. Achieving excellence in such a technologically advanced world would need establishing a new benchmark of development, growth, and competitiveness by the companies of today. Excellence is necessary for success, both at the individual and corporate level. But while defining and measuring excellence is important, finding ways to achieve it is obviously of key importance. Having worked in and with organizations of different sizes, we have all seen all sorts of strategies and programs geared towards achieving success. Yet, we have also seen failure repeatedly achieved through poor management and short-sighted thinking. Reflecting on why some technology projects and initiatives succeed and others fail, it appears that corporate culture is often the key factor involved in determining the outcome. What will bring the best and longest lasting result is having the right corporate culture. Why? Because in organization, corporate culture is mostly unspoken set of rules, activities, and interactions that govern how people in that organization operate. What gives a great organization its agility, resilience, and framework for effective teamwork is the corporate culture. Corporate culture will happen whether we try to shape it or not, so it stands to reason that creating or shaping a good culture is essential for good results. With technology being such a key component of many businesses today, it is incumbent on senior managers and business owners to create a culture of technology excellence so that they can cost effectively meet the business challenges of today and tomorrow. Therefore, managing businesses by achieving excellence is a commendable task and a mission for the society and the economy. That is why we are all here this afternoon, to honor and recognize business excellence in our country. It is time that companies in Pakistan get ready to meet these challenges. Maybe MAP would also need to revisit the criteria for determining excellence according to the changing times. After all, the Corporate Excellence Awards seek to recognize and reward the best management companies in Pakistan, and the best companies have to be moving forward with changing times. The adjudication process for today's 36 Corporate Excellence Awards was carried out, as always, to uphold objective norms and transparency in the process of evaluation. The assessment was outsourced to Famco Associates, a well-known management consultancy firm that diligently appraises ratios and turnover statistics, as well as attains ground-level understanding of business operations when ranking the winners. Step one in evaluating the competing companies is the dividend payments criteria, which should aggregate to at least 30% over the last 3 years. Those that make it beyond the first step enter round two, whereby financial evaluation in the industrial and financial categories is done using a stringent criteria for due diligence. Based on dividend criteria and financial analysis, a ranking of companies for both categories is carried out as per Pakistan Stock Exchange classification of sectors. Further, not-for-profit organizations are also invited to participate in the whole exercise. The top 5 companies of each sector are sent a management practices evaluation questionnaire focusing the following management areas: corporate governance, strategic planning and communication, leadership, social responsibility, customer and market focus, human resource focus, operations management, information risk management, and IT governance. After validating the responses received from the competing companies, interviews of senior management are conducted in order to consolidate results and arrive at the winner in each sector and the overall winner in each category. The final result is then put before the Corporate Excellence Awards Subcommittee and Executive Committee. Under this award scheme, there's one circulatory trophy for the overall winner in each category, that is the Amir S. Chinoy industrial category and the financial category. In addition, there are trophies for the winning companies in the remaining sectors of both categories. Not-for-profit companies are awarded certificates of excellence. The awards seek to guide seeks to guide the industry, these are the people and businesses that define how we view and regard their entire industry. By taking their place at the forefront of their respective sectors, the winner companies become an epitome for forward-thinking excellence and achievement. I take this opportunity to congratulate the winners of 36 Corporate Excellence Awards and hope that not only will they try to maintain the record of their best performance, but will also become the role models for other companies to compete for this coveted accomplishment. To the runner-ups, your efforts are much appreciable, and we can expect any one of you to be receiving such an award in the near future. In the end, I would like to thank Syed Mohammad Shabbar Zaidi for gracing today's event by sparing his precious time to be with us. Our partner companies, Corporate Excellence Awards Subcommittee, and MAC Secretariat Committee have worked hard to put together today's event. Thank you. I would now like to request our chief guest, Syed Mohammad Shabbar Zaidi, to address this gathering. Mr. Shabbar Zaidi.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I thank the Management Association of Pakistan for giving me this honor. Actually, I don't deserve it, but since they have given it, but this honor, I would like to say something about Pakistan and my experiences and what message I can give to the management of Pakistan. I am on the board of many companies in Pakistan, and you must be seeing the papers in Pakistan. All the companies in Pakistan, by and large, are showing very good results. By and large, the results for this year are reasonably very well, but general impression about the Pakistan economy is not as good. And this is a very important time to think why the perception about the future of Pakistan economy is not improving. It's a time to think for the Pakistan government. The results, if I was saying, almost all the results are very, very reasonable, and they are giving good results. Why there is a question of negativity, perception, or something like not as positive? I was just sitting with some of the regulators, and we discussed that the dollars have come down by almost 5 rupees in the last 2 days. People were not happy. They should have been happy. They are sad. I don't know why they are sad. You know, we have become we have started liking negativity somehow. I have seen this. I have observed this. Coming back to the map and the MAP's position and the corporate regulations and corporate world, I have been the president of the institute and led the largest firm in this country. Have been on the board of State Bank of Pakistan. I feel personally, and I think MAP should consider it, that in the wake of the international developments, we have over-regulated our corporate culture. We have actually over-regulated. If you look at the corporate accounts I am the director of the ICI board, the accounts are so heavy, you cannot read it, and so there are so many pages. The question is, are we over-regulated? Or are we is the management spending too much time in compliance requirement rather than spending time on the business? This is my personal view, that the regulators, Pakistan, we have started over-regulating. And corporate governance and this, that, independent directors, they are all good things. But what is the net impact of that? What is the net cost of that to the businesses? That's the thing to see. And I personally feel that's a subject now to be taken seriously. When I talk to the accountants, they say, "Ki IFRS pura ho gaya." Business mein kya hai? Wo aap dekh lein. That's the question. That's a very important question, what we are doing. And I personally feel that this is a subject which we should take into consideration. The second thing is, as Talib has rightly pointed out, for you, all of you people, there are only 3 regulators. One is SECP, practically, other is FBR, and third is State Bank of Pakistan. My personal view, I have worked indirectly or directly with all three of the regulators, and I feel all three regulators had not come up with the expectation and trust of the people. They have improved, but the kind of regulation you require from these three regulators, which is FBR, SECP, and State Bank of Pakistan, the results are not good. The second thing which is coming in the regulation is that all the three consider themselves totally independent. There is no cohesion between the three. What the FBR is saying may not be in line with SECP. So you have to deal with, technically speaking, three regulators. And in my view, there should be only one regulator in a practical sense, that Pakistan government is sufficient, and we should not be spending time in these over-regulations things which we are doing. The Pakistan, SECP, FBR, and State Bank of Pakistan have not tuned themselves. I have chaired one of this regulator, and I feel we have not tuned ourselves to the needs of the people, for the future need of the people. And as rightly observed by Talib, that can only be done by spending money and spending time on technology, that I will come back later on in my later part of the discussion. The third thing which we have to very seriously and rightly said in the presentation, that we have to completely change the mindset of the Pakistan economic policy. We have been concentrating too much, rightly so, there is no harm in it, on export promotion. That's right, everybody should do for export promotion. But we have never considered very seriously about import substitution. And I am very, very concerned about it. Although it may look odd to someone, but I am also not in favor of 100% foreign ownership of Pakistani companies. If you are saying that you have a FMCG company making biscuits and that company should be owned 100% by a foreigner, what sense does it make? If you are a company making bicycle and you are saying 100% owned by foreigners, that is not a right approach. And I can assure you, if you look at the figures, in this year, the bill of dividend remittance will be higher than investment. If you look at the Pakistan position today, how much dividend have been remitted to foreigners and how much is the investment coming in, that's not the thing. We have to consider in a serious way what is meant by import substitution. We have almost 30 billion ceiling on exports. We have approximately 30 billion ceiling on our remittances. But one of the things which we are not seriously concentrating is 60 to 65 billion on imports, directly or indirectly. Why we are financing that kind of import? Do we need that kind of imports? And secondly, with that kind of import, when we are basically a labor-intensive country, we have to feed a certain very large number of population. So we cannot be import-based society as we have been in the past, and that need to be very seriously handled. That this society cannot afford, this country cannot afford a trade-based economy which we have been running for a very, very long time. And if you go back and see that what has happened in the last many years, that the Pakistani companies are going in the hands of the foreigners, and when the foreigners are here, they don't want to participate. They don't want to enter into the joint ventures. They are most interested in 100% equity, which is not a good omen. So in the Pakistan Business Council, and I was there, and our slogan for the future of Pakistan economy should be "Make in Pakistan." Because otherwise, your balance of current account balance will never be settled. There is no solution. There is no long-term solution for this. You have to think seriously how we can start Make in Pakistan and decrease this import bill and this thing in Pakistan. The problem which is coming in is that our the regulations for for the expansion of companies with regard to foreign exchange is very bad. What I am trying to say that I am sitting on one of the company, which is technology company. We have huge reserves. The time has come that Pakistani companies should be allowed to invest outside Pakistan. You know, we are thinking कि Pakistani company तो सोच भी नहीं सकते कि Pakistani company बाहर invest करती है. The question is, if you look at this year's result, there are many Pakistani companies who have huge reserves in the balance sheets, but they are not allowed to officially invest outside Pakistan in the same kind of business from where they buy raw materials, from where they buy technology. So the new horizon has come in. India has done it. Now the Indian companies are working on the global level. Pakistan, with people like you, have the resources to be on an international platform. But we are not. We are not allowing the companies to invest outside Pakistan. We have to go a very rigorous procedure of state bank approval like that. In India, there is a law that if you are a listed company and whatever your reserve is, the Reserve Bank of India, without approval, is required to give you 100% equivalent foreign currency to buy a foreign company. That is how they are spending. The first thing that should be corrected in Pakistan is, people say FBR, yes, but the first thing is to redraft the foreign exchange regulation of Pakistan. That is 1947, Act of 1947. It cannot work like this. So that is a very important subject, that the management institution of Pakistan, the ultimate asset of Pakistan is the human resources. And that lies in the management institution of Pakistan. That lies with the companies. But those resources, I am not a technical man, but when I see the finance managers of the companies, usual companies, I have worked whole life in the auditing profession, the finance manager of a company spend 80% of time in settling with SECP, FBR or State Bank of Pakistan rather thinking about any business. If you take out his time sheet, his 80% time is spent on settling with the regulators rather than thinking something about the company. The last thing that I want to say is that if you look at the world, because I have served as a senior partner of the A.F. Ferguson, and we used to have presentation from our international partners that what they see about the future of this country, which is Pakistan. And let me tell you that the region which is where we are staying, and not region, geographical reason, this area, this society is bound to succeed. Because you have the largest number of the young population which is able to be trained, where there is a shortage of manpower in the West or in the societies. There are two countries which will cross 25 people in another 5-6 years. One is Nigeria, and another is Pakistan. And both are in the almost same situation. So the future lies in Pakistan. But one of the basic impediment in that development is we are not allowing people to have wealth. हमारे यहाँ इसके बाद पैसा होता है, उसको हम समझते हैं ये चोर है. You know, in Pakistan, people are not encouraged to have big wealth statements. अगर हमारा अकाउंटेंट आएगा ना, आप अकाउंटेंट से बात करेंगे, उसे कहेंगे मेरा वेल्थ स्टेटमेंट बनाओ, तो वो कहेगा सर इसको छोटा रखें. You know, Pakistanis as a culture have not encouraged accumulation of wealth at least after Bhutto's nationalization. So people don't have wealth. And let me give you a practical illustration. I was dealing one of the largest group of Pakistan to buy a company from American. That American said to that person, he was a very big industrialist of Pakistan, said, "Do you have that money?" He said, "Yes." "To buy me?" He said, "Yes." Because where is that lying? Is it wealth statement or your balance sheet? He said, no, but I have got it. You know, and this is true for most of the Pakistani businessmen. So what I am trying to say, that in Pakistan, and why this problem arises, let me come back to this thing. Why this problem arises? Because we in Pakistan are encouraged to provide services and advises and manage the companies only. In Pakistan, you will not find reasonable advisors to advise the business families. You will not find a one of the very old Faisalabadi Chinoti told me one thing. He said to me, Shabbir Sahab, जब तक इस मुल्क में इनहेरिटेंस लॉ है ना, कोई कारोबार तरक्की नहीं कर सकता. मैंने कहा क्यों? कहते 25 साल बाद दामाद आएगा और दामाद जड़ा है वो सांप होता है. तो मैंने कहा फिर क्या होगा? कहता जी कारोबार टूट जाएगा. You know, we have to understand that why the Pakistani business families are not succeeding. Because of inheritance law, and we don't have structures to the continuation of the family businesses. How to, we always concentrate कि कारोबार में क्या हो रहा है, टैक्स दे रहा है, नहीं दे रहा है, ये हो रहा है, but the ownership structures जो हैं, वो हमारे settle नहीं है. उनकी balance sheet, wealth statement settle नहीं है. तो जो size है ना हमारा, what you say, when the size of the group, वो नजर नहीं आता आप किसी balance sheet में. Unfortunately, when I was in Ferguson and then ultimately I have introduced the group taxation system. वो मैंने शुरू किया था, उसमें एग्जेम्पशन दी थी ग्रुप टैक्सेशन की, मगर फिर वो एक नलायकी करके उसको ख़त्म कर दिया उन्होंने. मगर वो इंशाल्लाह वापस ले आएंगे, आ जाएगा, अभी ऑर्डिनेंस आने वाला है. सो व्हाट आई एम सेइंग, इफ़ यू वांट टू एक्चुअली प्रमोट पाकिस्तान बिजनेस, यू हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड टू थिंग. It can never be done on the government sector. It has to be done on the private sector. And in the first stage, it will never be a limited listed company. It will always be a family business. And then family business will progress to a listed company business. So it is a progression like this. And unless the family businesses are developed to that stage, there has never been a case of capitalist society where progress has taken place without the development of family businesses. दुनिया में कोई इसकी एग्जाम्पल नहीं है. तो अगर आप या तो फैसला कर लें कि आपने कारोबार करना है गवर्नमेंट के साथ, या फिर आपने अगर प्रोग्रेस करनी है तो फैमिली बिजनेसेस को आपने रिस्पेक्ट देनी है. और जो इसमें सबसे ख़राब रोल है, जो इसको ख़राब करता है, दैट इज़ मीडिया. दैट whoever is rich or has done some good contract, वो कल टीवी पे चल रहा होता है कि जी इसने ये पैसे कमीशन ये, you know, that culture has to go away. Why I left the FBR? Because I was afraid of media. That you cannot face media on a 24-hour basis. Whosoever is rich, if you look at it, you will find somewhere some scandal lying in some media press. That has to be stopped. The businessmen who earn money respectively, who pay taxes, who pay dividends, who are respectable businessmen, who have got wealth, they should be respected. Unless you give respect to that category of the businesses, you will never be able to progress on the capitalist society or the society which is going to have. Otherwise, this country will again be regulated like this, what we have been doing. But you need a very different kind of paradigm. And unfortunately, as I said in the beginning, we enjoy these things. जब तक मेरे खिलाफ नहीं है ना, मैं शाम को enjoy करता हूँ, अच्छा यार उसका आदमी के खिलाफ वो स्कैंडल चल रहा है, I enjoy it. So that culture has to go away. So coming back, concluding my discussion, that Pakistan, in my view, the Pakistan is one of the country which can achieve tremendous growth in the. If you look at all sectors, I was looking at pharmaceutical sector, FMCG, every sector is making money in last almost 1.5 to 2 years. And there is no problem in the company side. That should be encouraged, and Pakistan government should be by using the MAPS medium, we should ask the government of Pakistan to deregulate and to reduce the size and the requirement of the corporate compliances which have become too onerous for the people, and they don't add any value to that thing. So that is a very important subject to be dealt with, and I see a great future for this country. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Talib Syed Kareem, President MAP, Mr. Humayun Clark, Vice President MAP, Mr. Abid Akbar Wazir, Honorary Secretary, Mr. Khalid Zaman, Member, Corporate Excellence Award Subcommittee, Ms. Sadia Naveed, Executive Committee Member MAP, Mr. Salahuddin, Executive Director MAP, are requested to please come on the stage and present a memento to the Chief Guest. Please. Mr. Mohammad Shabar Zadi, you are requested to please come on the stage to receive the memento. The Chief Guest and MAP office bearers are requested to please remain on the stage for award presentation. Now I'll request Mr. Salahuddin, Executive Director MAP, to please announce the results of 36th Corporate Excellence Awards. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum, ladies and gentlemen. Before we announce the results of 36 Corporate Excellence Awards, let us offer dua for late Mr. Owais Khan, CEO of FEMCO, who passed away after completion of the evaluation process for the awards. So dua for Mr. Owais Khan. Moving forward, I request the Chief Guest to please award a memento for Mr. Owais Khan, CEO of FEMCO, appreciating the exhaustive work done for evaluation process of awards in a most transparent manner. This will be received by the new CEO of FEMCO, Mr. Muhammad Ghazali Wasti. Thank you. We have a tradition at MAP that we honor the MAP's past presidents by conferring MAP's honorary membership in recognition of their outstanding services to MAP. I would request the Chief Guest to please award a memento as a token of our appreciation to Mr. Asif Ikram, past President, MAP. A few words about our evaluation process and criteria, how we distribute awards. We have few stages which the companies go through for the final award. Stage one is financial evaluation. It has got 50 points. And the scope this year were 400 companies, listed and non-listed, from both industrial and financial categories. And out of these 400 companies, we evaluated companies that had met the MAP criteria, that is 30% average aggregate dividend for 3 years. So we came to a number of about 214 companies which met that criteria. Finally, a report was generated based on the eligibility criteria and ranks were allotted. Stage 2 then was the management practices appraisal of 200 points. A questionnaire was sent to top 5 companies out of those 214 companies. So the total was about 108 companies which received the management practices appraisal questionnaire. The replies were reviewed and received and points were allocated. And confirmation was obtained through management interviews. Points were then adjusted based on the interviews. Stage 3 was consolidation of points. Total points achieved from stage 1 and 2 were added up. A ranking table prepared. Sector-wise ranks awarded. Overall rank awarded for Corporate Excellence Trophy to the company receiving the highest score. And final report reviewed and approved by MAPS board, that is the MAPS Executive Committee. So based on that, we have the results now. And the first thing about the results is that we begin with not-for-profit sector. We recognize the remarkable services rendered to humanity by not-for-profit organizations. Since each of the participating organizations is offering services of great complexity and of a different nature, 3 such organizations have been assigned equal ranking and are being presented a certificate of excellence. Their names are here in an alphabetical order: LRBT, Shaukat Khanum Memorial Hospital, and the Citizens Foundation. So LRBT for Excellence Certificate. Shaukat Khanum Memorial Cancer Hospital. The Citizens Foundation. Okay, thank you. We move on to the financial sector. We move on for the sector-wise awards and excellence certificates. Out of the financial sector, the first sector is commercial banks. And the award winner is Standard Chartered. We move on to life insurance sector. Award winner is Jubilee Life Insurance. There's an excellence certificate for life insurance as well, and the excellence certificate goes to EFU Life. Non-life insurance sector. Award winner is Jubilee General Insurance. Leasing companies. The award winner is Oryx Leasing Pakistan. Next sector is Mudarbas. This year we have two companies getting the equal ranking and they've got the awards. And the winners are in alphabetical order, First Habib and Oryx Mudarba. We move on to industrial sectors. The first sector is textile composite. The award winner is Feroz 1888. Sugar and Allied Industries. The award winner is Al Abbas Sugar Mills. Next is cement sector. The award winner is Lucky Cement. There is an excellence certificate as well for cement sector. The certificate goes to Atak Cement Pakistan Limited. Tobacco sector, the award winner is Pakistan Tobacco Company. Next is power generation and distribution. Award winner is HUBCO. Excellence certificate goes to CAPCO, Kot Addu Power Company Limited. We move on to oil and gas marketing companies. Award winner is Pakistan State Oil. Next is oil and gas exploration companies. Award winner is Murray Petroleum Company Limited. Engineering sector, the award winner is International Steels Limited. Cable and electrical goods, the award winner is Pakistan Cables. Automobile Assembler, General Category. Award winner is Toyota Indus Motors. Automobile Assembler Tractors. Award winner is Millat Tractors Limited. Excellence certificate goes to Al Ghazi Tractors Limited. Automobile parts and accessories. Award winner is Agri Auto Industries. Excellence certificate goes to Thal Limited. Transport sector, the award winner is PICT, Pakistan International Container Terminal. Fertilizer sector, the award winner is Fuji Fertilizers. Pharmaceuticals, award winner is Abbott Pakistan Limited. Chemical sector, the award winner is Arc Roma. Excellence certificate goes to Biafo Industries Limited. Paper and board sector. Award winner is Security Papers Limited. Personal care products, and the award winner is Colgate Palmolive Pakistan. Miscellaneous sectors. Award winner is Shifa International Hospitals Limited. Excellence certificate goes to Atlas Battery. Now we move to the two top trophies, one each for financial sector and industrial category sector. For the financial category, the contestants for the top trophy were Allied Bank, Jubilee Insurance and Standard Chartered, and the trophy winner is Allied Bank. The contestants for industrial category were Colgate Palmolive, Agro Fertilizers, Indus Motors and Pakistan Tobacco Company. And the winner of industrial category, Amir S. Chennai Award, is Agro Fertilizers.
Thank you. Congratulations to all the winners and runner-ups. Office bearers and chief guests are requested to please remain on the stage. I would request the financial category winner, Allied Bank team, to please come on the stage for a group photograph. Allied Bank team, please come on the stage. Winners of Amir S. Chennai Industrial Category Trophy, Agro Fertilizer Team Limited, to please come on the stage for group photograph. Winners of sector-wise awards are requested to please come on the stage for a group photograph. Sector-wise award winners. Thank you. Sector-wise award runner-up winners are runner-up certificate winners. Please come on the stage for a group photograph. Runner-up certificate winners are requested to please come on the stage for a group photograph. All right, so MAP Executive Committee members and Secretariat and staff is requested to please come on the stage for the group photograph.